sorry. No speak IWC.
It was a cup night. Just a cup.
Oh, here we go.
Arms to nuts, knee to face.
Bianca's here.
Show the rule of the press in Japanese that the referee should count in Japanese.
Or they get bit by a dog. Is that too much? Oh, shit. What do YouTube? This is your boy Diakis. I'm here with the Real Wrestling Crew. And we're going to try something different. We're actually going to give an overview of this book I got at FYE because this town I live in sucks. And we recently lost our FYE. And I got this book on sale. It's called WWE Book of Rules.
Hold on, what? We lost FYE too?
Yeah, it closed down maybe 2 weeks ago. Damn, longer than that.
Yeah.
Originally, it was like $16, but shit, I got it on sale. It was like 70% off the book, so maybe I paid like $5 for the book. I was like, I couldn't pass that shit up. So,
The WWE Book of Rules.
yeah, the King X Dog and everybody else, they came with this awesome concept. I was like, let's do an overview of this fucking book. Okay.
We need to get to the bottom of these rules.
Yeah, some of these rules suck ass.
Like, I'm tired of going to matches being confused. Like, how the hell Roman not the Universal Champion?
I can give a small spoiler. I've been through that book 7 times.
Hey, Diakis.
We're not gonna come out with any more insight than we already have.
I opened up this book. I see there's a foreword by Daniel Bryan when he was the general manager of SmackDown Live. Holy
Yeah.
shit, it's a foreword by him. I'm not going to read this shit because it's probably covered in veganism and beards and shit. Okay, note from the editor. Don't know this fucker. Okay, it's divided into 4 sections, it seems, right? 4 or 5 sections? 5 sections, okay. Rules of the ring, what to wear in the ring, entrances and exits, oh Jesus Christ. Stipulation matches, and superstar conduct. Oh, this should be good. Let's start with the rules of the ring. Of course, the most important rule of the ring, anything can happen in the WWE.
Anything.
It says, well, let me see. There's it has funny little notes too. It's like, even a vegan goat can become WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Even the Brooklyn Brawler can win a match. A one-legged man can become a superstar. A leprechaun can live under the ring and be related to the boss.
See?
Jesus
This ain't gonna
Christ.
happen.
This is horrible. And we just fucking started. Okay,
Yeah, these
next
pages
page.
are kind of thick.
Yeah, I see. God damn. Thicker than Niagetics. Nah.
Here you go.
What? Oh,
He said, here you go.
oh, I thought I said ill. Not, like, you don't ever insult my wife. Okay. The ring bell. Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus. The ring bell. Matches officially begin and end with the ringing of the bell. It's also a reliable face rearranger if a match is getting out of hand. Yeah, just ask Cody Rhodes. You mean Stardust.
Folks, that's how old this book is.
Oh my fucking god. Let me see here. From the desk of Vincent K. McMahon, Titan Tower. November 9th, 1997.
Attention all officials. When calling tonight's contest, please consider this. As you should always, the golden rule. Please also remember while you're an authority figure, the chairman will always have the final say. Especially during the main event of a contest for the championship. Damn it.
He didn't say damn it, but I had that.
So Brett did screw Brett.
Yep. I bet that's written in there.
Okay, yeah.
It's
Okay.
in the book.
Signed BKM. P.S. Fans of Montreal are known to be hostile, so please take note of all nearby Dictated, not read. Brett screwed Brett.
Hey, according to the rules, Brett screwed Brett.
And they have Brett's name crossed out and say Vince screwed Vince. Oh my fucking god, this is horrible.
See?
Well,
already started.
Well, the Montreal Screwjob has finally been solved.
Let me see. At the end
Brett,
of the
Vince had the right to do what he did.
At the end of the day, the match comes down to you and the guys or gals in front of you. Who's got what it takes? and who had the sense to pay off the ref. This is stupid.
I guarantee it's a Ted DiBiase reference.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh god, this is horrible. Falls. Pinfalls occur and streaks are conquered when a superstar pins their opponents to the mat for a count of 3. Pins can be broken if the pinned superstar is able to lift their shoulder before a count of 3, touch the rope, or if any part of their body is under the ropes. Wish they would pay attention to that shit.
You also need to put out that you got to be laying on your back, camera.
Yeah.
If a if a double pin results in a 3, the match is a draw. Oh my god.
And an example of a double pin.
What? Shawn Michaels and Shane McMahon?
The Undertaker and Kane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stone Cold laid them both out.
That's funny as hell.
Has anybody ever got a double pin off a figure 4? No, it doesn't count as a double pin. What does it?
I don't know. Never happened.
I don't know either. Okay.
You would think that spot would have been done by now.
I don't think anybody ever been pinned by the figure 4.
It would be funny. It probably happened before somewhere. Submissions. Submissions occur when a superstar verbally submits or taps out. Owen Rusev crash! Submission holds are broken when a superstar reaches the ropes for a rope break. Yeah, right. Okay, note. Ignore all these rules if the ref ain't watching. Disqualification. If a superstar is disqualified, their opponent is declared the winner. Outside interference is ground for disqualification. Yeah, Drew McIntyre. Anyway.
Is it? I seen several minutes outside interference, they did not ring the bell.
You're right.
Yeah, I could have sworn when you touch the person or pull them out the ring, that's supposed to be, disqualification. Damn referee's been slipping.
If a superstar uses a foreign object, they will be disqualified. Foreign? My cast was made in America.
And that's a damn lie. Carmella, the referee knows he saw Carmella spray Oscar in the face with that, whatever that was.
That was made in Canada.
We all saw her get
it was foreign, okay?
It wasn't foreign though.
Damn referee. You knew you smelled the hairspray. Come on, man.
Oh my god. Assaulting a referee in any manner will result in a disqualification.
Sometimes they deserve it.
Now, here's what it says. That's funny. Now, if it's an accident, not always true.
See, even the rules even the rules are messed up. Like, not if it's an accident, not always true.
When the action spills outside the ring, superstars have until the count of 10 to return to the ring, or they will be, they will be counted out / disqualified.
They need to put in there that the ref can start the count whenever you want.
Yeah,
Because
for real.
he wait till about 5 before he even starts counting.
The rules don't even say how fast a count is supposed to be.
Because they always stop at 9. Like, are you going to get in? Are you going to... Any day out, get in the ring. I'm still at 9. Can you please get in the ring?
Yep. But they'll start slowing down around 7. 8 be about 3 counts on his own. 9 take about 4 or 5. Then the referee start yelling before you get back in the ring. Then he finally says 10.
If he gets a chance to. Okay, if a superstar reaches the ropes during a submission, their opponent has until the count of 5 to break the hold, or they will be disqualified. Okay, hitting below the belt will result in disqualification.
Wait a minute. That's AJ's time. Is that true?
I don't know.
That's Jeff, is that true? He lost his title.
I think Ric Flair has something to say to this. He says, "What if they're not wearing a belt?" Woo!
Oh. Dirtiest player in the game.
Hell yeah. What is this? Ring ropes. Oh my fucking god, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. The ring ropes are open for creative interpretation during a match, but some restrictions apply. Superstars may not use the ropes for choking their opponent, giving their opponent rope burn, something to handcuff.
They do it all the time. The ref don't do jack about it.
Not even disqualification.
First of all, that's a lie. The ref do a lot of things about it. They yell at them and tell them to stop. That's it.
Okay, I think I have a picture of Neville, doing the red arrow or something, some shit.
Yep.
And then they have a note right here. It says, "Gravity didn't forget anyone. Some people are just better at defying it than others." Here's looking at you, Big E. I think that's
that Splashy does.
Jesus Christ.
You mean a broken collarbone? It's coming if you don't stop.
Okay.
Well, that Splash looks like that man just defied gravity.
Okay. Oh well, this is gonna be fun. I wish they would obey this shit. Championship matches.
Oh Lord.
Note to self: DQ isn't always bad.
Yep.
Okay. During a championship match, the title can only change hands via pinfall or submission,
Somebody need to tell Tyler Bate that.
unless indicated by special stipulation. The champion will technically lose the match if they are counted out or disqualified, but they will retain the title. Just because a champion is competing in a match does not mean the championship is on the line. The title match must be indicated prior to the first bell before ringing the bell for fair notice. What the hell is this? Okay. Oh yeah, it's a Money in the Bank contract, and it says consider this fair notice, and signed by Edge. Championship titles may not be used as weapons at any point during the match, contested under standard rules. The title is to be kept in the timekeeper's area for the duration of the match. Well, a lot of people don't follow that shit. Okay. If a champion is injured and will be sidelined for an extended period of time, they must forfeit their title.
Wait a minute.
Huh?
Redesign, rebuild, reclaim. Seth Rollins.
What was that last rule again?
I'll run it by again. If a champion is injured and will be sidelined for an extended period, they must forfeit their title.
Okay, Brock found the loophole.
Not really.
He's not injured.
Next page, my friend.
This page.
The 30-day clause. A reigning champion
No, that's a damn lie.
must defend their title at least once every 30 days, whether it be televised or a non-televised event. And there's an ad for some goddamn reason for the Marine 4 moving target.
Alexa and Brock Lesnar.
Well, you can't count Alexa because you probably defended on house shows.
Yeah,
Sure as hell no Brock did it.
Yeah, exactly.
And during this ad, it says, I think the Miz got pissed off. Really? Really? I am an A-lister. I have red carpets to walk. I'll defend this title when I find time in my Hollywood schedule.
Oh yeah, cause he ignored that 30-day a lot too.
Customizations of the belt looks pretty sweet. They have different dimensions. Like they had different dimensions of the spinner belt when that was a thing. Custom titles. And Superstar can create their own championship. So I guess that's interesting. What about the television championship?
I was surprised they didn't bring that back.
I know.
That'd be nice to give. That'd be nice to give a reason for somebody like Apollo Crews to do something.
Okay, here's a rule. Here's one that's funny. To be the man, you gotta beat the man. Or, as Seth Rollins put it, to be the man, you gotta be Seth Rollins. Cheat to win.
Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah. Unless you enjoy betrayal, don't align yourself with Triple H.
Yep.
As an Arrow or Seth Rollins.
Or Sasha, according to Goham.
No, according to everybody. Because we all know she got the knives.
Oh my
I
God.
keep telling you, she just misunderstood. That should be in his book.
Jesus Christ.
No, she's understood. Right?
There's a note from the trainer's office. Food in the ring will almost always end up on someone's face. Plan your lunches accordingly.
See Rusev?
Refs, a puke bucket should be kept at ringside during Cesaro matches. I'm embarrassed about what happened out there. Oh, it's covered in vomit. No wonder. What happened out there? But the Cesaro swing is so dizzying. I'm still queasy. Titus.
Oh my gosh, that was just a horrible gimmick.
It's true. He did that. He tried to do that signature barf, but it was more like signature barf. Darren Young.
Wait, Cesaro actually made Titus O'Neil throw up?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a gimmick.
that was
He
disgusting.
was doing it like every week.
Oh, yeah, I
Oh.
remember that.
Celebrate cultural diversity. German suplex city. Russian leg sweep. Mongolian chop. Samoan drop.
Wait, Polynesian hand strike?
Does German suplex city disappear like a Mirage Island? Or something?
Yep.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we saw Suplex City on Extreme Rules, except Brock didn't do it. It was Oscar.
Irish whip,
Yeah, Irish Whip. Yeah, there it is right there.
French tickle,
Oh my God, that fucking.
or the French sea walk.
Superstars of any nationality are free to perform as many region-specific maneuvers as they wish. Oh my God.
What about American talent?
Uh,
No wonder we be getting all these different names for all these foreign moves.
Wasn't
This
it
is
an
fucked
American
up.
move?
The Olympic slam.
See, there you go.
I thought
Japanese
Japanese got invented that move.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, he did.
Well, it's Olympic now.
Well, it's American. We appropriated it. All right. A finishing maneuver should have an awesome, memorable name. So, it's like it has a picture of Shawn Michaels doing a Sweet Chin Music. He was going through different names. Power Riding the Kisser, the Heartbreak Kids Chin Break Kick, Super Duper Kick, Pretty Jaw Song, almost. Sweet Chin Music. Bingo.
Nah,
It's funny.
no chin music is better.
It's
Beat
funny how many.
AJ Styles 3 times.
You ever know how when these shows, some guys go through their names they could have got or names of their finishers, they be some of the most horrible names, but somehow they come up with a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some just stick. The pedigree is a horrible name for a finisher. But it's like it just.
I'm thinking about when I hear pedigree, I think about dog food and
Yeah.
dogs and shit. Like, why does he come to a dog in the ring like Rick Steiner?
Why is this move called the pedigree?
You remember, it was named when he was still Hunter Hearst Hemsworth.
I understand that, but I guess it can relate.
The stomp is the malto meal of name of his finisher. So off brand.
Well, blame the racist version of skinheads.
Yeah, American Society X.
Yeah,
Oh.
I found out most skinheads aren't racist, huh?
Weird. Oh, it says. Oh, on this picture it says because it's the bottom of Shawn Michaels' boot. It says if you look closely, you can see little pieces of Ric Flair's career. Fuck. Okay. Oh Jesus Christ. Tag team matches.
Bruh, there's some rules for to be broken here.
Best match for a main event player.
Yep.
Standard tag team contest begins with one member of each team in the ring, the partners of each, whatever. Fuck it. Well, the apron, we already know these goddamn rules, okay?
Except for
Oh,
so if folks go further than the tag rope.
yeah, they go further than tag rope, but there's nothing right here. After a tag occurs, the participants have a 5 count to make the switch before they are disqualified. I rarely see that enforced.
If the lazy ass ref would ever count to 5, the man
Shoot.
be letting niggas have orgies in there, dog. You
Yep.
don't throw nobody out. Come on.
Bro, the Legion of Doom and the Doomsday Device,
Yeah.
the Dudleys, the 3D. I'm like, bro, this more than 5 seconds.
Yeah, I know the Usos hit 5 super kicks and 2 splashes. Ref ain't throwing nobody out. Come
You
on.
couldn't even have a young bull match.
Hell no.
Well, they're not in WWE, so
What
I
did
guess
the
that's why they're not trying to jump.
What did the Yakins get that last rule? Boy, that rule get broken so much.
It says that's plenty. The 5 count's plenty of time to tell Devon to get the tables. This is true.
Well, at least Devon's out the ring when that happens.
Yeah, this is
Well,
true.
we're that far through the book already?
No.
No.
Okay.
It's going to speed up a lot real soon.
The legal superstar is the one who currently is tagged into the match. In moments of perilous pins and submissions, the legal superstar may be rescued by their partner, but only one save is permitted for each team.
Are we sure they're all supposed to be legal? Because I done seen some people get pinned because the NFL sent their referees to SmackDown last year.
See,
Usos got screwed.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens got screwed.
But Diaki's last sentence says it all. They only supposed to be able to break up the pin once.
Yeah,
They,
ref
well, in
don't enforce
WWE, they do enforce that.
They sure as shit don't do it in their games.
Now they're doing it in the game, but they enforce. I wish they would do it in the games actually, but they enforce it. Cause I remember I brought this up a long time ago on one of them Real Wrestlers about how Harry Smith was complaining about it. He was like, it's a rule that the audience is not told, and that you can only break it up once.
Yep.
He said, in the Indies, that is not a rule. Like you break it up as many times you want. He said it leads to great tag team matches that way.
No, that shit don't. Well, probably does. So, but bro, in the game, it leads to horrible tag team matches.
Okay,
Yeah, in the game it definitely do.
here's where the referee is a little too lenient because I rarely see this shit. If the referee catches an illegal participant striking, never mind. I sort of screwed that up. If the referee catches an illegal participant striking an illegal participant, he can call for a disqualification. The high five style is the most typical type of tag, but is not required. Blind tags, which are often a surprise slap on the back, are fair game.
Shoot, Stephanie McMahon should have been disqualified. What she was doing around the Rousey did. I read that correctly.
Well, it said the referee could do it. He just never does.
They don't even do the correct heel blind tag anymore, where the ref would go kick somebody, the other team out, and then they would slap each other's hand and tag. They stopped doing that. I don't know why.
I guess cause fans are like, wait a minute, the referee hears them slap for a tag, but the referee doesn't hear. But the referee hears a chair bang, and the other guy laid out and thinks nothing of it.
But you know what? That's something I am glad is gone for tag team wrestling, when they just high five each other and the referee supposed to hear it and be like, he didn't see it, but he'd be like, okay, I heard a slap, so I guess they tag. Why don't y'all just tag? Like, it's no point in doing that. That's just a waste of time. It's just saying, I'm right next to you, and I just do this.
Hey, but it's easier for me to just clap my hands.
It's easier to me to stick my hand out and you hit mine too. It's just stupid.
But when I'm whooping somebody, whooping ass, and I gotta maximize my 5 seconds.
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, if I'm too busy to beat somebody's ass and I want to get in the ring and help, I just do this and yeah.
But don't use the legal partner, the one who clap his hands, then just jumps into the ring.
Yeah.
See, that way you continue whooping ass. Your partner tags himself in while the referee ain't paying attention, and then you maximize while the face is arguing. You probably get 15 seconds of beating ass.
But another reason,
15 counts.
But the main reason I always hate that because there's always that spot in the match where your partner does get the tag, but the ref didn't see it, so you make them get out the ring. You didn't see the heels not make one fucking tag, and you allowed all their stuff to go through.
Hell yeah.
So you rest be sorry, dog.
You probably paid the ref. Let's not forget that part.
Oh yeah, that was a rule.
Yeah. In terms of the tags or whatever, it says, do not allow Big Show to do this. His hands are like the size of frying pans. And it says Big Frying Pan Handle Show. Whoa. They drew the Big Show with a fucking frying pan as one of his hands.
I mean, the Big Show just slapping you in the back for a tag will probably be very traumatic.
No, it'll probably knock your ass out. Alright. Tornado Clause. Oh, God. For certain specialty matches, the tag team championships can be defended with tornado tag rules. This is originally known as Texas Tornado Match. Matt Hardy has slapped one of these.
Slap a tornado.
You can drop a C. They ain't no fuck with me. Anyway, this stipulation allows for all members of both teams to be in the ring at all times without tagging. So, the end of pretty much any tag match.
Bro, I know we were watching way too long. When I remember when it was called Texas Tornado Matches.
Me too. I actually remember that.
Uh-oh.
I remember WCW used to call their matches that.
Yep.
Okay. This is a letter from WWE Entertainment or WWE Incorporated, October 1st, 2012. Attention all superstars. In the event that you and a partner win the tag team championships, both you and your partner would henceforth become champions. There has been some debate about this recently, so we wanted to address this issue before it escalated any further. Sincerely, Talent Relations. I am the tag team champions. No, I'm the tag team champions. Oh my god. Gentlemen, it seems we still have some work to do. Dr. Shelby.
Oh. Also, they also should have brought a new rule about having WWE superstars that's still full-time students. And also need to come up with a rule about monsters cannot go for the tag team titles by themselves.
Speaking of
You shouldn't have qualified.
speaking of crazy rules, let's go with the Freebird rule.
One of the greatest rules of all time.
Teams of 3 or more fabulous members can choose any 2 members for a tag team championship defenses. Michael P.S. Hayes. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Or team up with a bunch of guys and take over. What about the Nexus rule? You mess with any member, you face them all?
They ain't work too well against John Cena.
Oh.
They
To
should've
do
brought some
so.
kryptonite.
They even have a New Day reference. Oh, to not do so would be very, very booty.
Mm-hmm.
See here. Oh, commentary.
Well, it didn't even matter for the Bludgeon Bros. They just took out the whole New Day as well.
They beat 5 guys, man.
Big E said 3 ain't enough. He need 5, and it wasn't enough. I mean, I know they had hammers, but it's 5.
Listen to this shit.
Oh.
It's another letter from or email from World Wrestling Entertainment. Attention to all commentary teams. Commentators should remain impartial at all times, observing the action and providing insight on it for the viewers at home.
Insight.
Cole,
Yeah, right.
bruh. Impartial.
Insight.
Insight.
They don't talk about the matches at all. God, I wish they would talk about the matches.
You got Corey.
Listen to this.
Yeah.
God,
Sure.
SmackDown, Byron and Corey talked all over Becky. They like, pay attention to the goddamn match. Also, the Usos are great at commentary.
Michael Cole fails at this. He'd rather plug Twitter and told divas than call my matches properly, and he's completely biased. Kevin Owens.
Yeah, he's 100% right.
Okay, so commentators should strive to the greatness of these men: Bobby the Brain Heenan, Gorilla Monsoon, and JR. Of course.
Wasn't the King mentioned it as well? Yeah, there's a crown there.
Oh yeah, there's a King. There's a King Crown. My bad. Dolph Ziggler, Mike Adamway, whatever. Anyway, WWE mail. Acceptable phrases. Anonymous GM to Michael Cole. The following are acceptable exclamatory phrases for commentators. What a maneuver! Business just picked up. You gotta be kidding me. Vintage. Will you be serious? And I quote, somebody stop the damn match!
Vintage can go.
They forgot, and what a move, and ooh. Yeah, they forgot those.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, then they forgot the obligatory. You have to replace suplex with throw all the time.
Yeah.
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia! Okay, commentators should refrain from creating their own isolated booth. So you can't work in a fucking you can't lurk in a coal mine.
I forgot what Michael Cole did that shit.
And the coal mine was one of the greatest adventures in wrestling history. It was so foolproof.
I can't believe they actually incorporated Michael Cole into a storyline.
Okay.
He had a featured match. That's how bad WrestleMania 27 was. That Michael Cole was in a featured match. And he won.
Well, yeah, I forgot about JR and Paul Heyman. That worked out great.
Okay. Now let's talk about turnbuckle padding. Turnbuckle padding is for safety purposes, or causing Rusev to lose. Please do not eat it, even if you are an animal. I won't eat it, but I will remove it behind the referee's back.
Yep.
Free advice. You don't need an umbrella when you meet Gorilla Monsoon. God damn it.
I told you this rule book is full of weird stuff and insider jokes.
Okay. A referee's reference for refereeing. Hello. If you're reading this, that means you have recently been hired as a WWE official.
Oh, no.
Or you're serving as a special guest referee. Well, you're likely to be briefed on what to expect when you are officiating. I am here to help you prepare for some of the stuff only a former ref would know to look out for. So before you don the stripes, I suggest you consult the following list of do's and don'ts. Do. Recover as quickly as possible if you can, if inadvertently knocked down. And circle and it says purposely. Do. Have eyes in the back of your head.
They be knocked out for a long time.
Yeah, I know. Somebody just bump into them. They out for 10 minutes.
Oh, my eye.
I can't see.
Bruh, eyes in the back of their head, bro. They don't see. They can see, barely see in front of them.
Okay. Do. Take Tajiri's mouth for a legal green mist.
Never do that.
Do. Enforce the rules no matter how intimidating the competitors are. Until Undertaker looks you in the eyes.
That's the first person who came to mind when I heard it. Undertaker.
Do. Make sure you have backup if a brawl breaks out.
They do that.
Oh, I just thought about that spot that Undertaker always do when he be beating somebody's ass in the corner.
Yep.
And then the referee would be trying to stop Undertaker, turn around, and they run out the ring.
Yep.
And there's an add-in. Do whatever the authority says, Seth. Okay, here's the don'ts. Don't get distracted by the manager's valets. Don't get distracted by managers, valets, or tag partners.
They do it all the time.
That's impossible.
Or Lana's beauty.
I was about to say, it's impossible if Lana's out there.
Yeah. Don't allow William Regal to begin a match without patting him down first.
And it still don't matter.
Hell yeah. Don't trade referee outfits with Shawn Michaels. Oh god.
Please don't.
Okay. Don't assume the correct Bella twin is in the ring, or Uso for that matter.
Yep.
They still assume it anyway.
This last one is funny.
Well, the referee can't fill up Bree or Nikki to figure out which one's which Bella.
All he has to do is look down. But the Batista method, he'll find out.
But you can add padding there too, so.
Kadonk.
Well, Bree hasn't found out about this patent yet, obviously. So I mean, the ref just look down.
But then the ref be checking her ass, and then
like he wasn't doing that already. That black referee ain't fooling nobody.
he's showing a vein.
Anyway,
Best part of his job.
don't ask Cena if he gives up. It's a waste of time.
Basically. Do you give up, John?
No. And if you get knocked out, hope to God there's a backup referee available.
That doesn't matter. Sometimes Kevin Nash start elbow dropping referees when he slid in the ring.
You remember like when I forgot Undertaker used to damn fucking hit the referee with a right hook. I'm like, what is the point of that? And then he stopped out. What was the Triple H man? He stopped referee.
Bro, when they were trying to fuck with Stone Cold, one ref got taken out. Another one came in.
Oh, shit.
I think Shane yanked him out the ring and clubbed him. Another one came in. Triple H already dropped him.
That what happened in the King of the Ring match, I think it was 98. It was Rock versus Undertaker. Undertaker handed the ref the belt and then knocked his ass out. And then him and The Rock started fighting. The Rock hit The Rock bottom. And The Rock should have won in like 3 minutes. But the ref was out. Undertaker knocked him out.
Oh, I remember that match. I watched it. That shit killed me, though. He
Bro,
punched the ref.
those Stone Cold screw jobs are just legendary.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Because Vince and Shane just beat up referees and like it was nothing.
Here's another rule. It's stupid. It's really funny. Rule: if you're on Randy Orton's bad side, be alert at all times. The RKO can really come out anywhere, come out of nowhere. It's like it shows a picture of somebody getting RKO'd at a birthday party, RKO'd at a fucking at a Christmas party, I guess, and RKO doing karaoke.
You ain't even gotta be on his bad side. He Slater was just eating food and catering.
Well, he had to come. He's a ginger. He didn't feel it.
I mean, he called Nakamura mid Kinshasa with one. I don't think Randy was involved in the match.
And I like the way he just changed the man's direction. He was heading one way. He's like, nah, you heading the east, nigga.
My favorite one is still Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode was doing his glorious thing.
Yeah.
The lights was out. Like, the light was out. You just see the light shining down on Bobby Roode. He doing glorious. RKO out of nowhere. It was really out of nowhere because Randy Orton wasn't in the segment. He wasn't even feuding with them. He just did it.
The one that killed me was when he hit Brock Lesnar with that RKO. I think Paul Heyman was like talking about like how Randy Orton's not man enough to hit hit him with the RKO, and like in the middle of the promo he just struck his like, damn, he laid his ass out and posed. Oh, that shit was so funny. Okay, let's move on. Ringside assistants. Superstars may be accompanied by the following types of individuals at ringside, so long they do not interfere with any matches in any form. Coaches, managers, parents. Please, no, please don't let my mama embarrass me. Shelton Benjamin. Siblings, spouses, significant others, tag team stable partners. Let me see here. And they have some add-ins. Movie stars, pro athletes, heavy metal musicians, advocates, stunt doubles. I think it's Macho Man said this, but you better keep your eyes off Elizabeth. Dig it. All right.
Is Machine Gun Kelly listed?
He and the rappers. Wait, did they say rappers?
No, but I guess musicians will fall under heavy metal musicians.
Well, I guess that's why Kevin Owens powerbombed his ass. He wasn't. he wasn't allowed.
Yeah, it was an unwritten rule.
Yeah.
Maybe it was written at that time. Okay.
Hey, we took that spot.
If you want to see it in this business, seek the services of one of these guys. Paul Heyman, advocate, the one behind the one in 21-1. Or Jimmy Hart, mouth of the South.
One of the greatest managers ever.
Okay.
Man, look, that's Jim Cornette.
I don't see a tennis racket anymore. Okay.
Mr. Fuji. Lana.
Okay, dear superstars.
Bobby Heenan.
Not Tuesday. Lana just screwed everything up. Then go have Rusev mad at Aiden English. She should have been out there fighting Zelina.
Zelina shouldn't have slapped her.
Yeah.
It was Lana's fault, man.
She slapped her on Rusev Day. That's a crime.
Well, no,
She should be in jail right
Lana
now.
shouldn't have been yelling across the ring. She should have just stood there trying to get Rusev off the mat.
It's Rusev Day. She's allowed to yell across the ring on Rusev
No,
Day.
we saw what Rusev allowed her to do on Rusev Day. He put it on Instagram. Fighting, then they wasn't fighting.
No wonder her knees were right. Anyway. Dear superstars, during competition, please do your best to remain inside the ring.
Sasha breaks their rules almost every match.
Along with her neck,
Her back. Never mind.
The
I ain't
knives.
even going there.
If you find yourself outside the ring, either of your own volition or because you were unceremoniously tossed over the top rope, please refrain. Please refrain from searching beneath the ring for an apron for tools, ladders, tables, or other equalizers to bring back with you. Especially leprechauns. Obviously,
I shouldn't have let that in the ring then.
obviously because the above requests are flouted so repeatedly, we ask if you are going to search beneath the ring that you please at least return it back to its proper position. The crew spends a lot of time making the ring look spectacular for television and live audiences alike. No one likes to see a ring apron tossed up haphazardly into the competition area. Plus, you could slip on it, which would be more debilitating than a sledgehammer to the gut. Remember, safety first.
Titus O'Neil.
And it's like a picture of Hornswoggle living on the ring. It's like, I feel like he's not the only superstar living down there.
What, the Boogeyman?
12. I think it was December 2009. Please be advised that the underside of the ring is not to be used as a court of law for little people or anyone else ever again. This is funny right here on this next page. While not a requirement, adding big to your name is a good way to helping people realize you are in fact large. This does not apply in the case of Big Dick Johnson. In that case, big is just a synonym for disgusting. Examples: Big Show, Big Cass, Big E, Big Boss Man, Big John Stud, Big Daddy V, the fuck, Big Cat Ernie Ladd, Big Andre the You know what?
Big Cass.
Big who? Cass.
Big Dick Dudley.
You mean Colin Cassidy?
Colin Cassidy.
Or gonna be called once he ends up in Impact.
The new champion.
Big ass. He gonna take the C out.
Okay, this is from the desk of Vincent Candy McMahon. Tighten up.
Big cough.
Because July 19th, 2016.
Attention superstars! As a reminder of the rules of the WWE draft strictly prohibit superstars from appearing on the opposing brand's programming, you only need to compete for the brand which you have been drafted to. No exceptions, damn it.
That's a kid.
That should be broken in every Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Royal Rumble. Greatest Royal Rumble.
Oh my god, this is
Money
horrible.
in the Bank.
Becky Lynch up here. Becky Lynch coming in the Raw like a G.
You see
They
here.
they fucked Dana Brooke up that night.
He fucked everybody up that night. Only people who did anything was Seth and Dean, and it didn't last long.
Robert Roman doing that shit.
Oh shit. This-
Roman was in his hospital bed, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's right. The mumps.
The months.
It says, but if you're not drafted, that means you're the hottest free agent around, baby. No, Heath, that means no one wants you on their show. NXT is glorious. All red everything, Eva Marie. Ha ha! You're on the blue brand. Oh my god. Okay, let's see what they got over here. This is going quite swimmingly. Aesthetic expression is a major aspect of being a WWE superstar. But while some have styled and profiled with class, others have strayed a bit off the beaten path. These are the rules to attempt to normalize the abnormal whenever possible.
What to wear?
So we're to the fashion section.
Oh boy.
Let me see here.
We know what some superstars need to wear.
Yep. Ring gear. All in ring gear can be adorned with superstar names, team factions, nicknames, logos, catchphrases, flags, and any designs of any kind. Let me see here.
What the fuck?
The hell?
Okay, you see, I see a singlet, the traditional, the trunks, the tights, jeans, and a tank top. It says, "Please wash your tank top, Harper."
Well,
Former-
he finally listened after 2 years.
He only had one.
Then he changed shirts.
I think Dean Ambrose.
He only had one. He didn't own a washer. Man lives in the woods.
Airbrush addendum. Airbrush addendum. In-ring gear can be enriched with the majesty of airbrush glittering and designs. All acceptable forms of airbrush include names, nicknames, phrases, numbers, animals, and various designs. Oh, and this is fucked up. And opponent spouses.
Rick Rude?
Whoa. That's fucked up.
Oh, Rick Rude, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I believe so. Okay, let's talk about different accessories you can have. They have the New Day unicorn. Peeps know that huge hats rule. Foundation of our success, the Heart Foundation jackets, the Road Warrior armor. There's a bunch of various. They even have the Shockmaster in here. Always make sure your helmet's secure.
Yep.
Or just not do the gimmick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did do the gimmick. What is it? That Uncle Fred?
Okay. This is funny. No matter what your persona or in-ring style is, this is never, ever an acceptable outfit. They have the Giant Gonzalez and they have the Bastion Booger.
Bro, the Giant Gonzalez outfit was terrible.
Yeah, it was horrible. I remember when I was watching that as a kid, because, oh my god, I got creepy the fuck out.
I never even watched the match. I was like, what the fuck is this?
I didn't watch the match. It was just I was seeing the guy. I was like, what the fuck is he wearing? It just,
Yeah.
it creeped me out, man.
One
you
thing,
know.
because I seen the entrance when he came to the ring, and I'm like, what the fuck? I was done after that. Wrestling in the early days turned me off. Like, if it wasn't for Hogan turning heel, I don't know. Well, I probably still would end up watching wrestling.
Okay. You can wear nearly anything to get the drop on your opponent, be it a druid, cameraman, Santa Claus, mariachi band member, Doink the Clown, gold dust makeup. There's only one gold dust. Member of the WWE Universe, the San Diego Chicken, the Gobbledygooker, an unknown luchador, Juan Cena. Brainstorm new ideas. A rap birthday present. God damn it. Sheep mask. A giant box of bootios. A non-doink clown. If you're losing your hair, embrace baldness by shaving your head. This showed Steve Austin.
Baron Corbin.
LeBron.
LeBron need to come on home.
Just come home, man.
Wearing a bandana 24/7 does not fool anybody.
Hogan.
Yeah.
Brother. A steel chain is not a foreign object, it's a fashion accessory. Agreed, this is basic Thyronomics. Trust him, he's a doctor.
I wish them to do that gimmick one last time.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. They got footwear regulation.
90 PG here.
Footwear. Regulation wrestling boots are the only style of footwear that is permissible in the ring. Lies. And you have...
Yeah, Kofi wrestling LeBron's.
I know, and Shane McMahon wrestling the new Jordans all the damn time.
I think that's actually covered.
Carmella too.
Yeah, it says these kicks are... What the hell? These kicks are money, Shane McMahon. Bonsai, can't forget that guy.
Yeah, and Rusev should have listened to Enzo, and he wouldn't have broke his toe.
Furry tassels make a gorgeous addition. Alright.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, Tyler Breeze got a reference in there.
Yeah, it actually has a couple. He was there. He was in the earlier when he was talking about the ring ropes.
Oh yeah.
He was like taking selfies and shit. Attention, superstars! While we support a champion's right to express him or herself, we ask you to adhere to one of the following ways to wear a championship. Around the goddamn, my Asian came out there. Around the waist, over the shoulder, carried by your manager, mentor, advocate, team member, whatever. Here's another one. Around the neck, dangling from the waist, never again.
Oh no.
Raised over your head, cut in half and shared with your best friend.
They cool.
I'm glad you remember that. I think that was a dark period for me in wrestling.
Like, oh nah.
Yeah.
Porker fall.
Wrestling was horrible.
Yeah.
Those two was amazing, but when you got nothing to go against, it's just horrible.
Flannel is not fireproof, not thumbtack proof, and definitely not resistant to barbed wire. But it's fashionable in the ring and in the boardroom.
Unless you're Canadian.
Mick Foley. Not required for lumberjack matches, though. Clothing stipulation matches.
I think they actually did that back in the day, though. I know when they had generic lumberjacks, I think they all had flannel shirts back then. Or at least they did it one time.
I remember they made the divas do that all the time during their diva era. Remember those days, all them lumberjack matches they had that were themed?
Yep.
They had either what Santa costumes or Thanksgiving shit or Halloween shit. Man, good thing we getting all women pay-per-view.
But the 90s was an interesting time.
Clothing stipulation matches. All clothing stipulation must require superstars to wear or not wear the garments specified until they Goddamn, I can't even get the words in my mouth. All clothing stipulation matches are required. Goddamn it. All clothing stipulation matches require superstars to wear or not wear the garment specified until they reach the locker room.
Well, we just mentioned that.
Examples: Crybaby match, Weasel suit match, Tuxedo match.
Remember,
Never again.
I remember the first and third when you said, I remember the Weasel match.
Brian Payne's, but it's X'd out. Right to Censor was here. This match was a.
Well, you know what? Right to censor one in the end. They censored a lot of things that are no longer here.
Like their theme music.
I only can imagine WWE still did bra and panty matches. Bruh. I know that's one match will never come back.
Ain't never coming back.
Okay.
As long as we have Stephanie McMahon,
His
the
name's Stephanie.
pioneer of the women's division.
His name's Stephanie McMahon. You imagine they do that one time. If they ever with the social media with Jinder Mahal calling Nakamura Mr. Miyagi. If they, let's see, Lana and Bayley in a bra and panties match, they're gonna lose their damn mind on social media.
I know, cause Lana probably gonna win.
I'm gonna lose my kids.
Yeah, but we already seen Lana naked, so Bayley.
I ain't never seen Lana naked.
It's not hard to find.
Anyway, dear superstars, dear superstars, all King of the Ring winners will receive custom-fitted crowns, robes, and special scepters. But all kingly garb must be What?
I can take that out of the room.
But all
King of the Ring.
What the hell? But all kingly garb must be returned to the wardrobe department when a new king is crowned. What? Sincerely, WWE wardrobe.
Hey, we can't have no false kings running around.
How are they false kings?
Their reign ended.
I mean, we got trap Jesus running around.
Or you could just become the king like Jerry Lawler.
So right now, Wade Barrett is still the king? He was the last king of the ring?
It's funny you mention that. He says, well, this is bad news. Okay. Attention wardrobe department. When crafting superstar robes, please sure to include at least two of the following elements from the maximum effect. Feathers. Please do not pluck them from the gobbledygooker. Superstar name, nickname, initials stitched in cursive. Sparkles of sequins. 2 colors of minimum. Wings. Also, again, not from the gobbledygooker. Tassels, hoods, no sleeves. Best towel relations.
That sounds like Charlotte's WrestleMania robe.
Tassels and no sleeves. That's Bailey's outfit sometimes.
And she gets tube man.
I guess this is a reference from Charlotte. Blue feathered silver cape. It's like a order for somebody, like a dry cleaner order, right? And it's like it says blue feathered silver cape with wings on the sleeves, and it says, "Daddy, can I borrow this for my Mania match?" Okay. Let's see here. Masks. Masked superstars are not required to remove their masks for official wrestling license photos. So you have Kalisto. Y'all see that video, that YouTube video where they talk about a day in the life of Kalisto or some shit like that? It was sponsored by Cricket. He went against I forgot who it was. Was it Cedric Alexander? I think it was Cedric Alexander. And it showed his wife, and his wife wears a mask as well. It was pretty cool. Like they had the The sad thing was he lost that match, and like it really fucked him up though.
Oh.
Yeah, he was sad. He was in tears, but his wife was still proud of him. So I guess
Alexander is the champ.
Yeah.
A fighting champ.
Yeah.
And you can see him on 205 Live.
Yeah.
Which means I've never seen him.
Just like Brock.
I think you'll see Cedric. You're more likely to see Cedric Alexander than you are Brock. Just saying. You got a Headwear Hall of Fame.
He finna bless us via satellite.
Let me see here. Trunks are tight are for wearing, not for pulling to gain leverage for a pin. Warning, do not attempt in a match with Rikishi. God damn it.
Should be a rule in there. Charlotte would give you a wedgie.
Superstars can wear their hair however they see fit. Styles include no hair, the marine cut, mohawk, a Celtic warhawk, long hair, male and female, soccer mom,
AJ Styles.
hell yeah, rat tail with mohawk, leopard print,
Enzo More.
the Tyson Kid. Avoid at all costs.
He's not wearing that stupid crown no more.
Okay, I guess it's an old letter. Dear Mr. Venus, aka the Vic Balboski, before you leave the backstage area for a match, please confirm that you are indeed wearing something under your towel. There is often concerns when you are already in the ring and begin taking it off. Sincerely, Talent Relations. If he doesn't obey this, his catchphrase will be, "Hello, lawsuits."
Hey, Enzo walked out there with no towel on.
Yeah.
Hey, where's your trash can?
It's over.
Right over here.
Okay.
Bro, it been in the rain.
Probably already.
Alright, note. Pajamas are not acceptable form of wrestling attire unless you're the world's largest love machine. Big fist. Fanny packs roll. I think the fan pack ninja would agree. Alright.
So would The Rock.
This is true. Dear Mr. Midian, oh God. As a superstar and a civilized adult, you are required to wear at least some clothing at all times. A fanny pack does not count as a clothing item. Your new naked persona must be ceased immediately.
That wasn't last too long. I can't really remember that one.
It lasted a minute.
You don't want to remember that.
I've turned
Which
the channel.
years?
99.
Yeah, it was bad.
This was after the whole ministry thing, so maybe it was 2000.
Man, how I don't remember that, or I just don't want to remember this.
You don't want to remember. That's what it is.
If you have enormous biceps, headbands can be worn as armbands. But shouldn't there be a limit on wristbands? He doesn't have 5 wrists. It's like a picture of John Cena with like a shitload of wristbands.
He does have plenty on.
This is funny right here.
4 and then 2 headbands on that long.
But y'all see, we made it like these dudes who can't ball on the court.
Dear Mr. Cesaro, please stop ripping off your custom suits during your entrance. We spend many hours tailoring these to your liking, and it's frustrating to see you go and destroy them immediately. WWE Wardrobe Department.
Hey, he must got the memo. He start tearing his suits off now.
I guess. Face paint. As long as it's not toxic, it can be used as face paint. This will help me. This will help everyone remember my name is Gold Dust. What the hell? Like when I say oos, you say oh. That's some sweet face paint.
I think gold is a stink breaker, the most iconic face paint. I guess for the new era, well, I guess Pentagon Jr. might.
Well, Sting definitely had the most iconic.
And betrayals.
Wait, which Sting we talking about? Surfer Sting or Crow Sting?
Crow Sting. So Crow Sting, they turned his face paint into a mask.
Remember I told you I said Hillman on gold is probably the most iconic.
Yeah.
I can't fake gold. Well, yeah, Gold Dust. That's true. Yeah, those two. Nobody else really had it.
Attention superstars. While tattoos have been accepted in WWE, they are not strongly encouraged. Corey Graves needs more guests for his WWE Network series, Superstar Inc. Sincerely, Talent Relations.
Seems like they're having an addendum for fake tits. Because apparently everybody got to give it except for Sasha and Bailey.
If Orton is on that show, the episode would have to be 3 hours long.
Yeah, to fit one of his
wrong.
matches. No, I'm thinking the gender. Orton's matches would take 3.5 hours. Not bad.
See, Sasha's perfect as she is. She don't need. See, she said it herself. She's perfect.
Which does Undertaker have more? Tattoos
Yeah, that sounds exactly like somebody who would stab a person.
or past WrestleMania opponents? I dare Graves to ask Brock if he uses his chest tat to slice vegetables. And in response to that, my client assumes that such a foolish remark would earn you a one-way trip to Suplex City.
I would not say nothing about Brock's penis sword to his face. Hey, you gotta read that thing.
Strongman's Warehouse. Buy one, get one 50% off sale. I got a lot left in the tank!
Oh, I think that's on the next page where I'm thinking about. Because there's supposed to be a note about a salmon suit.
Yeah, never trust a man in a salmon-colored suit if he says he's retiring, no matter how convincing the speech may be. Think you just say never trust a man in a salmon. Think you can just say never trust a man in a salmon-colored suit. Period.
Go ahead. So when you when you leave, when you decide to put your 2 weeks in, you need to show up in a salmon-colored suit.
I'm gonna do what when I leave my stuff. I'm just gonna like I said. I'm gonna put my name tag on the ground. I'm gonna leave my box cut on the ground. Take my shirt off. Put my fist in the air like that. And walk out that motherfucking door. And hopefully gong plays. I'm gonna have a gong on my damn phone. Gong!
And not the gong, the security gates will go off.
Shit. Alright. We are to the next one. For decades, many superstars have put just as much energy into how they get to the ring as they do competing within it. As a result, some restrictions apply to the pomp and circumstance of WWE.
Somebody tell Nakamura that.
Entrances and exits. Good God.
Most of that get skipped. I think
It's a bunch of different ways. The ATV, the limousine.
lawnmower.
We got Del Rio's card, the lowrider.
And the more of
Yeah, because those ain't really rules.
The Juan Deere. Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
Efficient entrances are appreciated, but running to the ring at full speed is not a requirement.
Shut it. No, all the way. For right now. Promise you probably gonna start whining.
Oh my fucking God, they even have a delivery receipt for fucking Triple H's water. 20 pounds of 16 ounce bottled water. Oh my fucking God. 34,000 pounds. It's like, damn, it's like 17 tons of fucking water.
Where WWE, boy, it contributes to polluting the atmosphere, so.
Hell yeah. It's just a bunch of other stuff. Oh, here's another one. A superstar should never drive a Zamboni, a forklift, monster truck, or beer truck to the ring for any reason.
Let's see, that's been broken several times.
What about a sewage truck, SA? What about an ambulance?
Garbage truck.
Yeah.
There should be a ruling about flipping those things over too.
You think? I don't think. I think this was made before Strowman. I want to say, was it?
When he debuted, 15?
Yeah, but it wasn't flipping over ambulances to like.
Oh yeah, last year.
Yeah, last year. Attention WWE superstars. The giant fist is a decorative part of the SmackDown entranceway and should therefore be viewed as such. Please simply enjoy the added boost of ruthless aggression it adds to your entrance. Do not use it as a stage for your poetry readings. Disaster piece.
These rules and regulations, they did like, hey, somebody did something we don't like. We need to add this to the rule book.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
On entrance music, if a superstar feels inclined, they can perform their own entrance music. Noted superstars, singing to multi-talented superstars who are the best in the world at what they do. Stupid Idiots, Jillian Hall, Coco Beware, R-Truth, Shawn Michaels, Kizarny, Fantasio. Did you remember Kizarny?
Yeah, I remember. He was on SmackDown for a real quick time back before they went PG. It was in 06, I think.
Who idea was it for R-Truth to do his own thing?
Hey, you got
I
to
think-
what's up?
I think Hazard got his ass whooped one time by Undertaker or something like that.
April 12th, 2002. Dear Mr. McMahon, per your query, I can say with absolute certainty that no, "You suck" is not a lyric from Kurt Angle's entrance theme. Sincerely, John Johnston. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Bro,
Okay.
you suck was man. That you suck chant seemed to be a lyric. It was on that CD.
We got an ad for the Spirit Squad right here.
Well, at least when he comes to the ring now, they actually chant that he sucks at his job.
That's damn true.
Attention superstars, because many of you report seeing them working at car dealerships across the country, we would like to officially state that the wavy inflatable tube men used in Bailey's entrance are not under exclusive WWE contract. They are free to moonlight wherever they wish. Talent relations. They're also really good huggers. I asked one of these guys what's up like 30 times, and he just stood there smiling all weird. What's up with that? R-Truth.
R-Truth's a national treasure.
Hell yeah.
Like when he was a Wyatt for one day.
Remember when he got choked out? That was nice.
Entrances and exits can sometimes occur simultaneously, and you see Kane coming through the ring and Seth Rollins unceremoniously getting put through the ring. Okay. Yeah, talking about, I guess they're talking about, going forward, WrestleMania will be a minimum of 4 hours long going forward, WrestleMania will be a minimum of 4 hours, long enough time for the Undertaker to make entrances.
That's funny because it's like 7 hours now.
Gotta make time for them to get
Yeah,
to the ring.
and the main card be 5.5.
There should be a rule in that book about. There should be a rule in the updated book about long ass ramps.
They actually have an ad for like when Cena had all the clones of himself. That's pretty cool.
Oh, so Roman Reigns?
Even see, bro, I can't believe Cena actually ran that whole ramp.
Okay. Dear Mr. Kali, while we respect your right to express yourself during entrances, there have been internal concerns regarding your quality of your dancing. We understand that you're giving massive size. You might not be as limber as smaller superstars who have perfected the art of dance in the past. Still, it is important that we help you live up to the proclamation of being great. As a result, we are arranging for you to take dance lessons the next Monday before Raw. Your instructor is named Scotty, and he plans to work with you until you are able to perform something else, something called the worm.
Did he actually get him to actually do the worm correctly?
I don't know.
How much more to book we got?
We're about like halfway through.
Well, we ain't got to do the whole thing, so I'm starting to fade.
Me too. Let's just skip through here.
Some of the stuff up here towards the end is a lot of inside jokes.
Okay, we got the stipulation matches. This might be interesting. Traditional bouts often sufficed in the old days of sports entertainment, but as rivalry intensified, so did the variety of the options for the competition. Still, even matches with seemingly no rules require a few guidelines.
Huh.
Stipulation matches.
And the first page just invalidates everything.
Rules were made to be broken. So were hearts
Or with the referees
So were streaks.
not enforced at all.
and tables.
Like you're supposed to count the 10 ref. When Roman put Brock through a lesser, through the table, they were supposed to be double counted out. The ref didn't do his damn job.
This might be interesting because of all the weird stipulation matches we've had lately. Submission matches. No pinfalls, no countouts, of course. The match ends with when a superstar makes their opponent tap out or verbally submit. They're recommended, it's like sharpshooter, ankle lock, yes lock, lost Jericho. Okay.
Hey, that was straightforward.
Three's Company. They call it Three's Company. Triple threat match, or the Fatal 4-Way matches. 3 or 4 superstars compete. One fall to the finish, pin submission, unless special elimination rules apply. No DQ.
See?
Here's a funny add-in. Team up with one guy to put the other guy through the table, not table. If you're stuck between the Rock and a hard place, choose the hard place. The Rock will destroy you. Okay. Battle Royale. Set number of superstars, often 10 or 20. All begin the match at the same time. Eliminations occur when the superstars are thrown on the top rope and both feet touch the ground. No disqualifications. Superstars may exit the ring through or under the ropes and return to the ring throughout the match. Hide until everyone else has been eliminated. Okay.
I feel those are all straightforward so far.
Yeah. Royal Rumble match.
Why is that separate?
Why
is that even separate?
I don't know.
It's just more men.
Yeah, it's
Well, the whole...
They don't start the match at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Battle Royale start the match at the
They
same
basically
time.
just going to tell you the route to a Royal Rumble, which...
So it's pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, we pretty much know the route to the Royal Rumble.
Alright.
2-man start. 1 man come in at whatever time they decide. Until there's 1 person left.
The Hardcore Championship will now be defended 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Wash your hands.
We don't have that anymore.
I wish. I did as a letter for Vince saying that.
Yeah. Dear Mr. McMahon, on behalf of WWE officials, I'm writing you in hopes of doing away with the 24/7 rule for the Hardcore Championship. While we understand the excitement and the stipulation this adds, we are finding ourselves completely exhausted trying to keep up with these on-the-spot matches. Plus, the stip allow for many non-superstars to become champions, some of who are completely unfit for WWE. Below is a list of some of the most recent Hardcore champions.
This thing was funny.
A popcorn vendor at MSG, Steve Blackman's grandma, Ken, manager of the Chicago Holiday Inn, a 9-year-old boy wearing the Undertaker t-shirt, a broom that fell on Raven while he was sleeping. We hope you will understand our concern and abolish this rule. Or, just get rid of the belt altogether.
See?
It's a title, you faceless bum. A belt is something you wear to keep your pants up.
Then why did you put the title on the belt then?
Oh my god, they actually continue with the broom. The broom is a solid worker.
Yeah, I know AJ Styles can make a 3-star match out of it.
Yeah, sincerely, Mike Chioda.
Concept, I'm not exactly sure how you keep your pants up with a title belt.
Well, I mean, they have to be some really, really, really huge loops. That means it's a belt.
Or you wearing the belt really, really tight.
I was just put it on real tight.
Steel cage match. No disqualification without pinfall, submission, or escaping the cage with both feet touching the floor. Yeah, Roman.
Yeah, referee who gave Brock that win.
Or getting chokeslammed through the ring and crawling out, or getting, thrown out of the ring unceremoniously by Braun Strowman. Asylum match. R.I.P. Mitch. I just want to say that.
Yeah, that match, rest in peace as well. Brock ruined it.
Yeah, poor Mitch.
You run an asylum match?
Wasn't the one where Dean had the weapon suspended above the cage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Dean versus Jericho. How Brock ruined it?
I think he did that with Brock as well.
Oh.
No, that was just a hard.
That was a one-time match with Jericho.
Oh.
Yeah, the one that Brock didn't cooperate. That was the hardcore match at WrestleMania that ended so pro.
Okay, sorry, I got confused.
Was it what, 59 Thumbtack?
Yeah.
Who counted?
Jericho when he was removing them.
Traditional Survivor Series match. Big tip: if you don't like your partners, just beat them up backstage before the match.
The Tanya Harding method.
That's what Big Show did.
Yeah. How to win a stretcher match: beat up your opponent quite a bit, put them in a stretcher, push the stretcher to the finish line. No matter how badly he's hurt, do not assume Mick Foley will just stay on the stretcher. Just don't.
I'm surprised Braun and Roman didn't have that during their feud.
They had attempted murder.
Hair versus hair match.
Why is there's a lot of attempted murders surrounding Braun Strowman?
Hey, Roman did it too.
Lumberjack match.
Look what he did to Kevin Owens twice.
That's a hard match.
You know what, Counselor? I agree with you now. Braun Strowman need counseling more than Sasha and Bailey.
Exactly. I've been waiting for it all week.
That cancer thing was so much of a waste of time.
William Regal.
It's the principle of it. You got to send Braun to counseling.
Duchess of Queensberry.
That's why I actually agree with what Steph did this Monday. Kevin Owens needed that match because Kurt Angle just keeps letting this stuff slide.
Yeah,
he's
I
right.
agree. That's why we need Stephanie and not Kurt Angle.
Advice: don't drink Regal's tea. It might actually be something that rhymes with.
Yeah.
Barrow
When did that happen?
Match.
Attitude there, Jericho.
Yeah.
Peed in his cup.
I figured it had to be attitude there. Or like
Man, William
reverse
Regal
aggression.
went through some of the worst shit in wrestling history.
Hey, so did Jerry Lawler though.
Jerry Lawler didn't kiss nobody's ass.
He had to kiss his own foot though, and that.
Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Iron Man match. Two superstars compete for a determined amount of time, 30 minutes or 60 minutes. Whoever scores the most pinfalls within that time limit will be the winner. If no falls have occurred at the end of time, the match goes to a sudden death overtime.
See, Brett, you screwed you.
No, that's a bunch of crap.
Yeah, because I was told that it's a draw.
Yeah, that's exactly what I saw too.
Yeah.
Hey, but what the rules in the beginning? The CEO gets to override everything.
I mean, because last
Elimination
time,
Chamber.
before the last Iron Man match 2 weeks ago, you went to
They
overtime.
even have rules for a chairs match.
Because that's what happened with that guy, Crispin. You know, he went to
You mean
overtime.
Happy Father's Day?
Oh.
Ladder match. TLC. Items acceptable for use in no holds barred hardcore street fight match. Included or unlimited to. I'm just gonna go through this list real quick. Candlesticks, ring steps, tables, ladders, fire extinguishers, championship titles, trash cans, commentator monitors, microphones, crowbars, brass knuckles, cheese graters, baseball bats wrapped in barbed wire, thumbtacks, the ring bell, household irons, rolls of coins, car doors, flagpoles, nightsticks, road signs, baking sheets, frying pans, sledgehammers, dirty sock puppets, acoustic guitars, coconuts, mannequin heads, trombones, mops, brooms, leather belts, televisions, rotary telephones. Oh my god, I went back with that one. Slimy awards, popcorn buckets, the kitchen sink, oars, license plates, light tubes, center blocks. Yeah, these people are sick.
Right, I remember about half of those when they were used.
Yeah,
I don't remember the coin thing.
I forgot where that came from.
Yeah, I remember somebody using it. I just can't remember.
Rotary phone?
Eh,
That had to be doing a new generation era.
last man standing. A not quit match. Casket match.
Last man
Inferno
stand.
match.
Let's see, last man standing should listen to Nakamura. The referee did not count in Japanese.
Yeah, that needs to be added to that rule. If the Japanese competitors in the match, you counted Japanese.
What did you say that Nakamura said about Jeff Hardy?
That his eyes are open and he's gonna shut them.
God bless America.
Oh man, dude, I was fucking at work and I just started busting out laughing when I thought about that shit, bro. I'm talking to shelves and I'm thinking about it. People looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, man, if you only understood what the hell I was laughing at, you probably get it too. Okay. Superstar conduct. I wish Enzo Amore would have read this. Being a WWE superstar is a 24/7 job. Whether they're backstage in the parking lot or at the rival's father's funeral, that's really fun. That's just...
Bro, that's
Ooh.
just crazy.
A certain level of decorum is requested and occasionally ignored.
Ooh, boy. Yeah, we might want to speed this up.
Alright.
The heat actually catching up in here.
Open that door. Not the door behind you. The concept.
I didn't realize the fans not even know.
Okay, you have catchphrases. Damn. While we respect superstars' right to put each other through the announce tables, we do not ask that the television monitors be at least set aside first.
That's like a rule Randy Orton asked for.
Regards, the Spanish announce table people. I just realized that. Yeah. And they even had it in Spanish. What if they jump from the top? What if they jump from the top of this cell? I don't know. You have Shant Man jumping through a table, I believe.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my God. Superstars should not show up uninvited to the funeral of Rival's loved one, and they definitely should not be absconded with their remains. Celebrating the life and loving memory of Paul Randall White Sr.
One of the greatest promos ever.
That was fucked
That
up.
feud right there was just. It gotta go down to one
What
of the
the
great.
fuck happened there?
Who would have thought? The Big Boss Man and Big Show.
Remember I told you they tore out some pages about Vince? They literally tore pages out this rule book about Vince.
That's pretty sick. Attention superstars, on the following pages you will find a packet of running lists of offenses that could lead to hearing McMahon yell, "You're fired." The actions many of the actions listed may be seen unusually specific, but that's what they already been committed by former superstars and staff. Please be advised that you are about to read may be lewd, offensive, disturbing, explicit. We hope that you will learn from history and not repeat these mistakes. Bad family relations. Unfortunately, these pages are destroyed. Oh, sneezing! Remember WBF buying WCW and coughing, not pushing in chairs. Oh my God, growing a beard. Saying no. Basketballs? Top 10 ways to get fired. It's just skipped out. I mean, I really can't make this out because the pages literally have been torn out. I thought I purchased a damaged product. Hold on. Okay. October 20th, 1998. Attention all superstars. While WWE will always respect the rights granted to you by Second Amendment of the Constitution, superstars expressly forbidden firearms in the ring. This policy is a non-negotiable, and anyone in violation of it will be dealt with accordingly.
Well, Stone Cold dealt with accordingly for that.
He should have been.
Remember Pillman 9mm?
I'm going back to watch the Attitude Era now.
316, I just pissed my pants. And I have piss blocked out and says right censor was here. Oh my God, this book is amazing. Oh, actual hair from Luke Harper's beard. Do not eat. It's disgusting. On the subject of beards are allowed to be provided as long as they are well kept and do not extend farther than 3 inches below the chin. And scratched out it says ankle.
I'm gonna guess all that no, that's too early for that.
Things I have found in Bray Wyatt's beard: gum, a clothespin, one baby alligator, keys to an airboat, a smaller beard. But I maintain this because I think he should be required to shave it, or at least wash it. Oh my God.
But see, Brian grew a beard and got pushed.
I can't read that. They're talking. I guess it's a wanted poster for DX, New School DX. I guess.
Shouldn't it be a rule about balding men in their late 40s, early 50s calling themselves Degeneration X?
Okay. The lovely Miss Elizabeth and Macho Man Randy Savage request to honor the honor of your presence at their wedding to be held in the middle of the ring at Madison Square Garden, Monday night, August 26, 1991. RSVP. Oh yeah. And it says, written below this, a cobra is not an appropriate wedding gift. Why? Did you register with the pythons instead? Oh my God. It's horrible.
See, Jake the Snake was worse than Roman Reigns. Roman offered it. Roman offered a toast.
So long as they maintain journalistic integrity, superstars can host their own talk shows.
Beat that nigga ass.
Beat that nigga ass. October 13th, 1998. Dear Mr. McMahon, we have reviewed your claim thoroughly and are afraid there is no clause in your insurance policy that covers your Corvette being filled with cement, particularly given that you are parked so close to the construction zone. If anything, we could try to classify this incident as an act of God, but as far as we can tell, Stone Cold Steve Austin isn't God. He's just very good at being bad. I hope you understand. Bill Jameson, claims adjuster.
Yeah, you right. A lot of this stuff ain't even rules no more.
Yeah,
It's funny. It's funny though.
The inside jokes in it. If I were reading, I'm like, man, so many things he mentioned, like, oh, I remember this. And I'm like, this is why these probably should be rules.
This is disgusting.
In Volume 2, they need to have a bunch of rules about Braun Strowman.
Rikishi. While the fact that we must send this memo again is disturbing and in its of itself, there have been a number of complaints and we must therefore address the elephant in the room. I'm not that big, brother. Please refrain from personally infatuating upon another during a match. The WWE ring is a place to prove one's athletic and strategic prowess, not to expel your intestinal gas in the hopes it will debilitate your opponent. While it is difficult to prove unequivocally who dealt it during a match, we can all certainly smell it. Oh shit! And there will be repercussions if these incidents continue to be overt. Additionally, while it may be proved to be popular with the crowd, it has become common for a superstar to rub, mash, press, or shake their buttocks on, against, or into the face of someone in the ring, particularly when they are in a prone or vulnerable state. It's our fourth mention of this specific topic. We hope it will be your last. I did it for The Rock. Talent relations. And it's from the part that says we certainly can smell it. Here's a side pocket thing. We can smell it from the announce table. Booker T threw up on me after being in the ring with that monster. Please make it stop. This is the first time I have ever agreed with Michael Cole.
Wow.
I guess this doesn't apply to the Vince Kiss My Club, right? Since it was here.
Oh, one of my favorite ones, inside things.
Dear superstars, we know you're joking, but the following, what's that, food items?
Yep.
Food items will never be on the menu, so stop asking us for them. Cross-faced chicken wings, Brutus beefcakes, candy asses, who would want that? And WWE catering. WWE catering.
Candy. I mean, who want candy asses? Oh, that's just Triple H's police report where he attacked Randy Orton in his home. I mean, somebody should have did something about that.
I know, right?
Satisfaction. I think we're near the end of the book.
Yep. Maybe they didn't have the Rusev for what he did to Enzo.
He didn't do nothing wrong.
He didn't do that wrong, but he did assault the man away from WWE.
Okay. I think I found this funny. Guest commentary. At the chairman's or GM's request, superstars are permitted to call matches alongside their regular commentary contributors from the ringside at the announce table, provided they are fair, balanced, and not a danger to themselves or those in the ring. It should be noted that the opportunity to work as a guest commentator is a privilege, not a right. Don't squander it. Mr. Perfect is perfect at everything he does, including commentary. Other skills which Mr. Perfect excels at. Basketball, bowling a perfect game, hitting home runs perfectly, ping pong, throwing a perfect touchdown, then catching it. Horseshoes, shoeing horses, playing goalie, darts, billiards, 8 or 9 ball, putting and driving golf cars, making lists, cooking, losing his Intercontinental Championship to the Hitman.
Wait a minute.
No,
He lost that perfectly?
Yep. First of all, now I'm older, I realize Mr. Perfect ain't perfect at playing darts. You just can't throw it at the bullseye every time you up there.
Ziggler's Guide to Guest Commentary. Talking about the match is not important as talking about yourself. If you're going to talk about your rival, make sure what you're saying is insulting. Show off your best blazer. Wear pink. No problem, Natty. If you do stand-up comedy on the side, use this time to try out some of your new material. Never stay on commentary for an entire match. Seize any opportunity to ditch the headset and cost your rival the win.
See, X-Dog knew that one.
Usos didn't follow that. Thursday, they stayed there and made for the Byron.
Hey,
and Felipe.
hey, that is fun though.
Can't make fun of Byron so much they forgot to do it.
Like I said,
He lost track of time.
like I said, Vance Archer isn't no trap Jesus.
January 10th, 2006. Rated R. Attention superstar, especially the rated R superstar. Oh, attention rated R superstars.
I know this about to begin.
Please be advised that celebrations involving explicit public displays of affection are completely inappropriate for a WWE ring. Sincerely, Talent Relations.
Highest rating ever. Still to this day.
Hey, Paige would have topped that.
For the benefit of those with night vision photography. Oh my God. Always make sure your contract signings end in chaos.
They follow that rule.
WWE contract signings do's and don'ts. Do. Use the contract signing to browbeat or just beat up your opponent. Bring backup. Toss chairs aside to show you're really ready to fight.
See, go ham. See, the contract signs always in the chaos because it's in the rules.
Angrily flip the table or put your opponent through it. Or both. Don't. Flinch during the stay down. Shake your opponent's hand unless you want to get flipped onto their shoulder for a brutal finish. Ignore the fine print. You could end up losing more than your title. Forget to, sign the contract.
Dumb babyface syndrome.
Yeah. Okay, let me see here.
See, go ham. The contract signings in the chaos is in the rules.
Why we can't contract sign a damn?
That's a good ass question.
Has the Indian contract signing ended not in chaos?
AJ Styles and Nakamura was pretty tame, but that's because Paige held it in the back room.
My favorite one is Triple H, John Cena. Triple H said, normally I'll pull this sledgehammer up from under this table, bash you in the head with it. But I don't think you're worthy enough. But then when chaos almost ensued, he pulled the sledgehammer out from under the table. It was really under there.
I don't think he'll allow that kind of thing.
Why didn't the referee check the table?
He checked the table as much as he checked Roman Reigns before a match. Alright. Dear Superstars, winning the Money in the Bank contract guarantees you the opportunity to challenge for the WWE Championship at any time. It does not, however, grant you immunity with regard to using the briefcase that contains the contract as a weapon. Assaulting anyone with a briefcase within the confines of a match is grounds for disqualification. As a side note, you technically don't need to carry the briefcase around. The contract is inside. It's a piece of paper. A briefcase is not a contract.
But
Talent Relations.
so what if you go to cash in? Like, you need to briefcase that, aren't you?
Yeah.
No, you just got to handle the contract. See, they should have handled the contract, keep the briefcase, and while the referee going, you clock him in the head. There should have been an asterisk there for, I think it's Kyoto, who is terrible at handling this type of thing. He argues too much.
They have Vicky Guerrero talk about treating her with respect because she was a general manager of SmackDown. Then they have a Stephanie McMahon taking credit once again for the Women's Revolution. I wouldn't read the whole thing, but sort of cut off. But one thing I did notice, it says the Diva is officially retired. Subsequently, the Women's Triple Threat tonight will be for the brand new WWE Women's Championship. So, bye bye Butterfly.
And that's it.
That's really it.
You had a certificate of achievement.
Yeah, And it's funny, neither one of these motherfuckers are with the company anymore.
From Enzo and I forgot what the last part.
Oh yeah, pay your taxes. I guess I just got audited by Aaron R. Streister. Fuck my life. Well, that's a decent book. I mean, it was.
Like why his son living in the woods.
It's a decent book. I mean, I wish they would have more rules in it, but I do like the
Inside joke.
the inside jokes. The inside joke is like really, really entertaining. But,
Yeah, I thought they'd have more rules too.
But this is an interesting. It's an interesting book.
Yeah.
I did say it was light on rules, heavy on inside jokes and unwritten rules and suggestions.
But you know, as a piece of entertainment, I find it very. That was pretty good. Pretty good book.
Funny stuff I remember, like, oh, that's why they mentioned this. There should be more rules for commentary, though. Like, Cole should not have to say the big dog every time he thinks of Roman Reigns.
Yeah,
Big
and
dog.
when Cole doesn't use big dog enough, Corey and Coachman shouldn't back him up on it. Even though they say it cooler.
Maybe they just believe what's left in the shield.
You can't believe in that. Well, I guess that's it, y'all. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Randomness, which is not random wrestling. I'll come up with a title for it later. Anyway, peace.